Good morning, guys. Good morning. How are you on this Saturday morning? I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. I just warmed me up a little breakfast sandwich I got from Jimmy Dean. It's the like the pancake with the sausage, egg, and cheese. Yes, indeed. And some coffee. And I just had me a little bitty clementine orange. So part one of the storm done got started. It's been snowing all morning, and I think around 1:30 we were supposed to get some ice. So and it goes downhill. There's my coffee pot. So how are you? Morning. And that's that. So what's going on in my neck of the woods? I know some of you probably heard because it made world news about the young lady. Her two children had froze to death in her van. They was homeless. They didn't have nowhere to go. So they was residing, going in the casino, the garage. So they was going in there, and two of her kids end up freezing to death. The casino is not that far from me at all. So it been making the rounds on the news, made world news. I done saw it in newspaper that's everywhere, and it's just sad. And I guess the young lady been homeless for a while. I believe she had 4 children. She been homeless for a while, young lady. And they was all sleeping in the van. So, of course, when it happened, it sparked outrage. She said she was reaching out to communities and services and calling this number, and they would give her the runaround, or they wouldn't call her back, and the whole 9 yards. And they didn't charge her. Not yet. I don't know if they're going to charge the lady or not, but so far they didn't. But she was doing interviews on all the local TV stations here. And that sparked outrage, And your heart go out to those children because it's not of their fault of their own. But this is the thing, you guys. It's a lot of blame to go around. But one thing is for sure, you cannot blame her 100%. I'm going to tell you that. This is coming from me and my opinion. Because all of a sudden, the news organization, they found the kid's father. They interviewed the child father. He's standing up there, going to try to drop a tear. And they asked him, did she reach out to you? And, oh, no, she did not. Because I stayed so-and-so sort of far from where she was and the children was. But my family stayed right around the corner where she used to stay at. But you the father. So for your children to been homeless and going around staying in these casino parking lots and you didn't know nothing about it, that means you weren't active in those children's lives. I know somebody heard me when I say that. You want to act them in them children's lives for that to happen if you didn't know your kids would stand in those environments, or you just didn't give a damn. And far as family, you stay with family, they talk about you like you on the street. Do you hear me? I don't think y'all heard me. They will talk about you like you was up on the street. They're going to talk about you. They're not going to do nothing to lift you up. They're going to kick you while you down. That's family. Okay? So everybody coming from her, oh, she need her ass whooped. Wait a minute, she's not to blame 100%. Where's those children? Father? And if it was family around, she even said it. She tried to stay with them people and they talked. And that's all they gonna do. They gonna talk. They gonna tear you down, kick you while you down, everything. Talk about your kids. You hear me? Now all of this going on and 2 babies done lost their lives because of grown peoples. I'm not saying people was obligated to take that young lady in with them children, but at least give those children a break. You got a basement? Let the children stay in the basement. Mom, hey, we're going to take you, or, I don't know if she's working or not, but resources to help with a job and stuff like that. But do not tear people and kick people when they down. And people fail to realize that. And they coming on that lady like that. And I'm like, okay. And the father, he stay out in somewhere sort of a little bit far, but he worked. I think that man had a house. So that means you want to act in them babies' lives to know that was going on, or you just didn't give a damn. You just didn't give a damn. But that's a life how a lot of people out here, they live. They don't have the support, and the only thing they have, is like themselves. And they going to try to have to figure out how to get out them holes and try to do whatever they need to do to get in a better environment, because you cannot depend on people. You cannot. You only depend on nobody but yourself. So I think the other children, I think they in like foster care or something like that. And maybe she should have turned the children over to foster care. I don't know how that go. I don't know. They would have probably tried to track the dad down. He needed to have been tracked down. But, you can't. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that lady. And I was hearing a lot of that everywhere you go, people talking about that because it made world news, like I said. People in these stores talking about that. But I did hear one lady was talking. They was in the stores talking. And she told the lady, you can't blame that lady like that, because she couldn't stay with nobody. No matter, we had a couple of days, it was because we had off of work for 2 days. I think the weather was like 25 below zero outside. They ain't gonna let you stay in their house with them. They don't care how cold it is out there. That's how gutless and heartless people are. Me, when I'm walking and I see a stray cat, or I'm going out and I see a cat, believe me, and he homeless, I have a cat here. I have cat food. I'll put some hard cat food in the bag, tie that bag up, and the next time I'm going out walk, if I see that cat, I feed that cat. It's just people are just heartless and gutless, and don't keep in mind, and I always said it back years ago, you guys, if a woman get on some type of government assistance, you better please believe every time she go to her mailbox, it's a letter from them people. You gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. And you be like, damn. The kid's father do not get one letter. Not one. The lady do. Okay, if you threaten to take all my benefits away because you want me like a robot, do this, do that, the dad should be responsible as well. Okay? But in certain instincts, it's not like that. Oh, we're going to ban women rights. Or you can't go do this, you can't do that. And I said it then, I'm going to say it now. Once you started banning and said women can't do this and women can't do that with their own body, hey, make a law, even men get vasectomies. You don't hear that, do you? You don't hear no laws like that on no books, do you? It's like a target, and I've been saying that for decades, on women for decades. Because if they get any government help, they're going to get all them letters every time she go to the mailbox. And that man, I almost said something else, that laid up and had them children with that lady, he not getting not one letter. Then you go put child support on them. Next thing you know, you getting a letter back in the mail. Oh, we can't find him. Well, damn, I told you what. Whoops. I told you where he was. It's like a double standard. So you think about that for a second. They always want to tell us women what we should do with our body, but it ain't no laws on that but a man vasectomy or get castrated, and it's not going to be. But they going to keep targeting us on everything we do. So, you guys, you keep the young lady up in prayer, and those children, those other children probably in foster care, they are needed in this time. You guys, and that's life. What's going on is a lot of people out here struggling, having a hard time, and people tend to look and turn the blind eye because you know what they saying? Because it ain't me. Forget that. That don't got nothing to do. That ain't me. People need to stop being like that because one day it could be you. And on that note, I will catch you on the next one.